Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Trust me, you won't want to miss this cinematic ride. Ever wondered which films truly define the art of storytelling on screen? This list delivers some surprising gems and timeless classics that have left their mark far beyond just ticket sales. Diving into the realm of horror, James Whale's Frankenstein and its sequel, The Bride of Frankenstein, set the stage for Universal's legendary horror cycle. And these movies offer more than monstrous thrills. They weave a continuous narrative where Boris Karloff's monster became the definitive image of Shelley's creation. The legacy they built still echoes in every corner of horror cinema. Then comes the French New Wave's emotional heart. Francois Truffaut's The 400 Blows. Rather than distant stylistic flourishes, it presents a deeply sympathetic portrait of youthful rebellion and isolation, and Antoine Doinel's struggles feel painfully real, inviting viewers into a world that defies Hollywood's polished storytelling and embraces raw human experience. Comedy has its crown jewel in Monty Python and The Holy Grail. This irreverent romp mocks Arthurian legends with an absurdist humor that still makes audiences laugh uncontrollably. From killer rabbits to witches identified by the weight of a duck, it's a reminder that sometimes the key to brilliance is simply not taking anything seriously. If you appreciate a master who juggles genres with flair, Ang Lee's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon showcases his versatility in an enchanting wuxia fantasy. The story of love, honor, and martial arts catapulted stars like Zheng Zi and reignited global interest in a genre many hadn't seen before, blending breathtaking action with heartfelt drama. Walt Disney bet everything on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, risking his home and fortune to create the first ever full-length animated feature. The gamble paid off spectacularly, transforming animation into a powerful cinematic medium and launching an empire. And trust me, no live action remake can ever capture that magic. It's like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. The Last Picture Show invites us into a fading Texas town where nostalgia and dreams of escape collide. And despite its star-studded cast and critical acclaim, it quietly slipped from the spotlight, but remains a poignant look at America's passing eras, blending casual storytelling with emotional depth that lingers long after the credits roll. But Groundhog Day takes a comedic concept and turns it into a profound exploration of change and empathy. Watching Bill Murray relive the same day while slowly transforming from cynic to compassionate feels like a friendly nudge that even the most repetitive moments can bring new meaning. After all, who knew a time loop could feel so fresh? Persona, Ingmar Bergman's masterpiece, tackles identity and mental fragility with haunting subtlety through the silent actress Elizabeth and her nurse. The film dissolves personal boundaries, crafting a chilling look inside the human psyche. The experience is less about plot and more about what simmers beneath the surface. When Al Pacino and Robert De Niro finally shared the screen in Heat, it wasn't just an action thriller, a philosophical duel. Both characters, a cop and a thief, respect each other's dedication, blurring lines between good and evil. And the diner scene alone feels like a cinematic moment where time stops just to catch its breath. The thin red line presents war through a sensory and spiritual odyssey, focusing on soldiers' internal battles amidst World War II chaos. Terrence Malick's approach bridges nature, humanity, and death seamlessly, creating a film where every beat pulses with the weight of life and loss. Before Sunrise captures that fleeting spark between two strangers in Venice, showing love at first sight with warmth and realism. Jesse and Celine's night together feels like a delicate dance, a snapshot of moments slipping into memory, where time refuses to be tamed no matter how hard they try. Pierrot Le Fou from the French Nouvelle Vague throws convention out the window. The story of love and escape across the Mediterranean is both playful and provocative, mixing humor and politics with eye-catching visuals in terms of intention. It's a reminder that cinema can be as wild and unpredictable as life itself. The Shining brings darkness to a remote hotel where the supernatural and psychological terror converge. Jack Nicholson's descent into madness unfolds like a nightmare you can't wake up from, while the child Danny's silent courage offers a glimmer of hope. And despite Stephen King's protest, Kubrick's version remains a chilling masterpiece. The Matrix shocked the world by blending mind-bending sci-fi with groundbreaking action, with its vision of a simulated reality controlled by machines, sparked countless imitators, but remains unmatched in scope and style. It's proof that sometimes you have to take the red pill to wake up to a whole new cinematic reality. Dragon Inn is a martial arts gem that combines thrilling swordplay with atmospheric tension in a lonely desert inn. Beyond adrenaline pumping fights, it reveals its character's secrets and bravery, making every swing of the sword feel like a dance with fate. And yes, that final fight scene could slice through the competition. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, elevated the saga with darker tones, shocking twists, and cliffhangers that left audiences gasping. And then the battle between Luke and Vader deepened the ride into a galaxy far, far away, proving sequels can sometimes outshine the originals while setting the stage for an empire of stories. Paris, Texas is a poetic road movie about a man lost to himself in the deserts he wanders. Wim Wenders' use of vast landscapes contrasts with intimate family moments, drawing viewers into a world where silence speaks volumes and reconciliation is a slow, painful journey. The phone booth scene, tearjerker alert. In the mood for love, tenderly explores loneliness and longing as two neighbors cope with their spouses. Infidelity, wrapped in elegant colors and understated passion, the film feels like a whispered secret about the fragile beauty of unspoken love, haunting yet deeply human. George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead uses zombies to hold a mirror to humanity's darkest instincts. Trapped in a mall surrounded by the undead, survivors confront more than monsters. They face themselves and question what remains of human nature when everything else falls apart. It's horror, but with conscience. And Stalker, Andrei Tarkovsky's enigmatic sci-fi, guides us into a strange zone where wishes might come true, but only if you navigate its mysteries safely. Uh, and the film probes faith, reason, and emotion through the eyes of a guide and his companions, painting an otherworldly psychological journey that lingers long after the credits. And as a little humor for our movie lovers, why don't horror movies ever win awards? Um, because they always get booed off the stage. Um, Sometimes the scariest thing is the audience's reaction. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.